Hello, view ballers. This is part one of some of my predictions for 2020. Well, as pretty much everyone already knows, Trump has been impeached, but will probably not be removed from office, so he could get reelected. His base is still strong, so it will really depend on who he's running against. If Joe Biden wins the primary, then it will be an easy win for Trump. All Trump has to do is call Biden names like Forgetful Joe, Crazy Joe, and the one that I think describes him the best or worst is Creepy Joe. And then all Trump has to do is follow up with the truth and describe the instances of Joe proving why those names fit. Although knowing Trump, he'll also make up a bunch of lies that he'll throw in just for good measure, because it's difficult for Trump to speak very long without lying about something. Here are some truthful things Trump could say about Joe that are accurate. Number one, Forgetful Joe. Yes, Joe forgets a lot of things, and there are a lot of videos out there to prove it. He is pretty old, but that's not the only reason why he's forgetful. I think one of the reasons why he's forgetful is because he has changed his mind and lied about so many things over the last half a century that it's difficult for him to keep track of what he said in the past and whether or not it's what he wants to convey in the present. Number two, Crazy Joe. You gotta face it, Joe is kind of crazy, and there are a lot of videos out there to prove it. He has said things like, and I quote, "Well, you know, my shotgun will do better for you than your AR-15, because if you want to keep someone away from your house, just fire the shotgun through the door." Through the door. He actually said that. And number three, Creepy Joe. As sick as it is to think about anyone like this, the fact is Joe Biden is creepy, and there are a lot of videos out there to prove it. He likes to inappropriately touch women and children and smell them. It's just creepy. He has said things like he likes children to touch the wet hair on his legs and that the kids like it too. He says he likes kids to sit on his lap. What the fork? How in the world is this guy so high in the running for president? Just because Obama picked him for VP doesn't mean he should become president. Heck, about 24 women have accused Biden of sexual misconduct. If Biden wins the primary, it's a sure bet that Trump will win the election, because Trump will bring everything negative about Biden up. Next up, if it's Trump versus Bernie, then Trump will probably win. Don't get me wrong, I like Bernie. In fact, I very much wanted Bernie to win in 2016. So much so that some of my own fellow Democrats were mad at me for not supporting Hillary. I told them then that if it's Trump versus Hillary, that Trump wins. But if it's Trump versus Bernie, that Bernie wins in 2016. I don't believe that Bernie can win against him in 2020, though, but he could have in 2016 if the DNC and Hillary didn't lie, cheat, and steal the primary away. Even Donna Brazile wrote in her book, actually bragged in her book, about how she cheated Bernie out of winning the primary because she wanted Hillary to win. Isn't that criminal? I mean, shouldn't she be in jail for that? Jeez. And the media was horrible to him. Hillary had like 100 people at her rallies, and the media would cover it and make it sound like she had a lot. Whereas Bernie would have thousands upon thousands of people at his rallies, and the media wouldn't even cover it. They tried to make it sound like he was a joke. It really pissed me off. But this time around, if it's Trump versus Bernie, Trump will probably win. If it's Trump versus Elizabeth Warren, Trump will probably win. Why in the world did she have her DNA examined? I have to believe that she must have truly believed that she was part of Native American. Her parents probably told her so, and they probably thought so themselves, and that's why she entered college stating she was. Because if she was lying to the college board, why would she have the DNA test to prove to Trump that he was wrong so he would stop calling her Pocahontas? Trump is not going to let go on that. He's going to pound it into the ground and state that she lied to get into college. She's not going to beat him. And then if it's Trump versus Pete Buttigieg, Trump will win. Buttigieg has way too many strikes against him from when he was the mayor. I'm not going to go into all the negative things he did as the mayor of South Bend, Indiana, but you can bet your bottom dollar that Trump will, and there is a lot to find if you just Google it. If Hillary throws her hat into the ring again, which might be possible, and it's Trump versus Hillary Clinton, Trump will win again. If it's Trump versus Andrew Yang, though, Yang will win. He's the only one running that has nothing that Trump can attack. Trump can't even give Yang a negative nickname. Yang is cool, calm, and collected, where most of all the others, including Trump, continually lose their temper. Yang's ideas are sound, and he can back his plans and policies up with data and solutions. So in conclusion, the only one who could beat Trump is Yang. If someone else wins the primary, it would be wise of them to select Yang as their VP. Then they might have a fighting chance of beating Trump together. If not, Trump could very easily be reelected. Thank you for listening to part 1 of my 2020 predictions. Please look for part 2 to come soon. And please subscribe to this channel below, click on the bell, and post any comments or questions below. Thanks, and have a great day. Talk to you later.